Thank you very much. Very good. You know what I got to say? We've got a newbie back here, at least from my perspective. But one thing is always for certain. You know, I'm based out of the Flint area, but this gentleman off to the left always takes good care of me. When he mentions something to me, I tell him, Sid, if it works for you, it works for me. He takes care of making sure we have good musicians up here, and we have Malcolm back here with us today, so there's an exception. Before we go any further, let me introduce everybody to you, just in case you don't know. The gentleman off to my left is Sid. Malcolm is playing our bass behind us, and this pretty little lady is Paula. And again, I'm Willie Nelson after taxes. Would you give all these folks a nice warm welcome? All right. I'd like to sing for you the very first song that I ever learned how to sing. And that wasn't yesterday. Does anybody remember Charlie Louvin? Oh, yeah. Several years ago, Charlie Louvin and Miss Emmylou Harris did a song, and I had the 45 of it, and I love that song. So I'm going to go back and turn the calendar back, and this is a little song called Love Don't Care Whose House It Lives In. Today while driving home I passed a mansion on the hill. For a while I felt ashamed of the house where we lived. You met me with open arms and made my world alright. All the treasures in this mansion can't match what we'll share tonight. And love don't care whose house it lives in. 4 walls and just 2 hearts is all it needs. Love don't care whose house it lives in. I'm so glad that love lives here with you and me. I wish that I could offer more, for you deserve the best. But all my life I've lived from just one payday to the next. Sometimes I know I've got to be the richest man on earth. There's no way that I can measure what your loving me is worth. And love don't care whose house it lives in. 4 walls and 2 hearts is all it needs. And love don't care whose house it lives in. I'm so glad that love lives here with you and me. I'm so glad that love lives here with you and me. Yeah, very good. You know what? Let's give these folks a hand. I love Paula playing the fiddle. Wasn't that pretty? And I'll tell you what, gang, the next time we sing it, these guys have great harmony. But this is the first time we played it together. But the next time I want Paula and Sid and Miss Ellie to help me on the harmony on that. That song sounds so much better if you have the harmony, okay? But that's the first song I learned how to sing, and I love that song. All right.